Yeah, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. I'm sure you can already tell. Voice is completely gone. Completely gone. But we still gonna rock with this. Oh man, what a weekend. What an absolute weekend. Oh, so much to touch on, so much to talk about. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the playoffs. Playoffs, baby. I mean, no one ever expected this. Not in a million years. Not with the season we've had. It's been outrageous. It's been pretty crazy. Yeah, but let's get into it. First and foremost, as always, I want to take care of that housekeeping. Please, if you don't mind, smack that like button, and please smack that subscribe button. Unfortunately, we didn't make that thousand mark in subscriptions, and I tell you what, I know why, and that's because I've been hanging in the wrong spot, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in the wrong location. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Yes. So first things first. Stadium. Stadium was awesome. It's the first game where we absolutely outnumbered everything, everybody, everywhere, in every way, shape, and form. I mean, congrats to Raider Nation. You guys absolutely showed up when we needed it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I I could not believe the support we had at the stadium for the first time. I mean, total full 100% support, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, when we needed it at most. I mean, they didn't come to lose. Chargers came to play, man. Unfortunate for them, so did we. And when we come to play, I mean, I think we all see what happens. Um, I I don't know any other way to tell you guys that from a fan standpoint, we showed up. We showed up. We showed out. We were loud and proud. People had babies in there. Everything. It's all up. It's videos out there. Just an amazing game. Just amazing game. So I want y'all to know I spent my whole entire season getting y'all the info, the footage, the actual stadium, every crevice I could possibly get without getting in trouble doing so. It's amazing that I hadn't gotten, told to put things away. Let's just put it that way. But I've been hanging around the wrong place. Boy, let me tell you, these tailgates. Oh man, I don't know. I didn't go to a tailgate in Oakland. All I can say is from the people that are from Oakland and what they were saying as far as how the tailgates were there as opposed to here. I don't understand how it could be any better. I'll put it to you this way. I'll probably miss the first quarter before I miss any part of the tailgate ever again. Real talk. It was that live, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to get the footage up and running. Um, I like to give a big, huge shout out to Dr. Andy and Dr. Jen. They are a big staple for Raider Nation back in Vegas. They are chiropractors and they are part of the team. And let me tell you, when they got their tailgate spot is popping 100%. Everybody that's everybody, who's anybody that's anybody, was at the tailgate. And I'm talking about our fan celebrities, right? We're talking about Docs. We're talking about Gorilla Rilla. I mean, Violet. Everybody was out in full effect at the tailgate. I'm talking food. I don't know what I've been doing. I There is no reason for me to eat anything in that stadium until maybe third, fourth quarter after going to this tailgate. I could sit for about a half an hour and talk to y'all about this tailgate. And it just kept going. It just kept going and going and going and going. I know there's a tailgate all around the stadium. I'm telling you right now, nothing is coming close to Lot J. That's where all the peoples is at. That's where all the parties is at. That's where all the good food. I don't think y'all understand when I tell y'all about this tailgate. I got footage of all of this stuff. I'm putting all of this stuff out there. I'm talking the real deal, everything you can imagine. Potato salad, everything. Fried chicken. I mean, anything you could think of. Ribs, burgers, bratwurst, whatever your heart desire. Somebody was out there cooking just like that. I mean, I don't even know any other way to explain it. But the televisions, I, I, I mean, the people, everything silver and black, everything Raider Nation. I mean, anybody that's who's who of Raider Nation fandism is at this tailgate. Only the ones that aren't are the people like your Mitches that he's got his shows to run and so forth. But even Docs, I was shocked that my man was out because I didn't know if he was supposed to hit Indianapolis, but unfortunately for him, he got snowed in, man, so he couldn't even make it to the game. But please believe we will be having some collabs moving forward. That's my guy. He's a good dude. Cheers to you, my dude. We're gonna be doing stuff in the future. So did I tell you about this tailgate? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to anything more. I don't think I've been to anything better. I'm being honest. When I tell you so, and shout out to my coach, Coach Chris Smith. Oh, wrong way. Y'all see that clock? Yeah, I was right. See the clock right there? That's the new clock. Yep. That's courtesy of my old running back coach in JUCO. He came to the game. Of course, he's Raider Nation as well. Him and wifey came through, and man, let me tell you, they were supposed to go into the stadium as soon as it opened, right? I mean, we got there. Oh, so let me also give that bit of info too. This was a big game. I actually, for the first time, did not purchase my ticket until literally at the stadium, at the tailgate at 2:30, maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30, right when the doors open. And let's just say it was cost effective. Is that always going to be the case? Probably not. If we start winning like we're supposed to, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I want to try that method. I'm just gonna be honest and upfront. It was terrifying. Everybody had tickets, all my peoples, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a shot. Then I started having internet issues, right, as we always know. Luckily, coach's hotspot came through, so that worked out. Got that resolved, and yeah, I just couldn't believe it, man. I was shocked I got a good seat. I'll put it to you that way. And that stadium was packed. It was full. I don't know what the amount of tickets that were sold or anything like that. But yeah, I don't even know what. It was just, man, it was crazy. So yeah. Did I talk about the tailgate? Shout out to the tailgate. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. I'm never missing that again. Keyword never. I don't use that word. I'm never missing the tail. If I'm going to a Raiders game, there's absolutely a guaranteed fact that I will be in Lot J chilling with Raider Nation at least till probably what, maybe 10 minutes till kickoff. I don't know. All I can tell you guys is I definitely gave the fans hopefully what they wanted from the stadium perspective. It was a great year to do that because right, first year for the fans and so forth. But I gotta let y'all know, y'all gonna have to look at this footage because T Crump's gonna have footage of the tailgate. And when I tell you footage, I mean footage. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, the song. We had a trumpeter out there. He was playing the theme song that gets everybody fired up. I'm just telling you, I can't wait to show y'all this tailgate stuff. I mean, everything and anything you could imagine. We didn't leave the tailgate. My coach, he didn't even get to see the stadium like they were supposed to because the tailgate was that loud. They didn't want to leave, and they never been to the stadium. Just think about that. You paid a good amount of money probably for a ticket, right? You're going to this extravagant brand new stadium, and yeah, you get to the tailgate and you're like, that stadium can wait. It was that lit. I don't know any other way to explain it. Past lit, I, I highly suggest hitting the tailgate and hitting it when it opens right at the beginning. I believe the tailgate opens four. So that was the other thing that was a little strange on this one. The tailgate or the stadium opened up 4 hours before the game. Yeah, the game was at 5:20. The stadium opened at 1. It's never opened that early. Obviously, they had a lot of tributes, a lot of things, with John Madden and so forth. The Madden bus was there. That was pretty awesome. Shout out to John Madden. Rest in peace. Sit for that, man. Yeah. It was live. It was a great finale for the last game of the opening season of our stadium. So my voice is really gone. So I'm about to put this link in the comments section because I know Cuz is in here. My dude Bill. What's going on with you, boss? Appreciate y'all for joining. And yeah, let's talk about this game. Man, everybody came to play. Everybody came to show up. As you can see, I'm doing a little something different. We It's playoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me do playoff time, right? Right. I'm trying to tell you, we got a shot. I don't care what people laugh at, whatever they want to do. We absolutely have a shot. I don't think I don't look. I'll just give you a couple of words. We got momentum on our side. We're coming together. Zay Jones is absolutely stepping it up. I didn't realize this was his third year. I think it's his third year in the league. But oh man, this kid's becoming something real. Absolutely becoming the number one wide receiver. Clearly, our man came to play. You know, somebody that should have sat out a couple of games. Yep, Jacobs, he balled out. I mean, and he did it just like us running backs like to do. I'm gonna tell you this: I don't know many running backs that I would consider to be pretty good that didn't really actually get better as the game goes when everyone else is supposed to get worn down and tired. As a running back, like that's all you're waiting for. You get stronger as the third and fourth quarter comes. I mean, that's what you live for. You get ready to eat. And that's exactly what Jacobs did. I mean, that man said, "Hey, I'm not 100%. You all know it. I'm nowhere close. I'm barely, making it now." But as he said to his team halftime, "Hey, it's time for me to eat. I'm bringing this home." I mean, without what he did, there's no way. I mean, well, we probably end in the tie. That's another little elephant in the room that I'd like to talk about tonight too. I want to know how y'all feel about, them kind of almost giving in and saying, you know what, wave the white flag. We're just gonna ride this out and let both of us get into the playoffs. I mean, clearly it didn't work that way. You got a rookie coach over there with the Chargers doing stupid stuff. Thank you. Shout out to the Chargers coach because that was not bright in my opinion. Um, that was not bright at all. I think everyone's all about absolutely just dumb. Uh, appreciate that, Baptist. But yeah, man, I don't understand. I don't understand why they did that. But I mean, hey, luckily for us, it worked out for us. And like I said, Jacobs brought us home. It Jacobs and Zay Jones. I mean, you heard it all on television. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it as far as the commentators. The Shannon Sharps and the the Skip Baylesses and all those guys, Acho and yeah, they. I don't know what they had to say. When it comes to how that went down, but I I mean it was crazy. The game was absolutely crazy. Just to go back to the crowd. I mean the crowd was absolutely insane. We were loud when we needed to be. We were quiet when we needed to be. There weren't a lot of you couldn't tell there were a lot of Charger fans. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were a few around us. All throughout you could see the sprinkles of that powder blue. But it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. We took care of business 100% from that respect. As far as the fans, I mean, team did as well. Jacobs did phenomenal. Zay phenomenal. I mean, our boy Carr. I don't know. I don't know what the Carr haters have to say. I mean, I flopped back and forth on this. I don't know how many times, right? When it comes to Carr. And I'll just tell you this. I'm done with the flopping. He's our guy. I'll just tell you this. Think about it. I want everybody that hates Carr to think about it. Think about the quarterback you thought you wanted or you think you wanted. That's even including me when it comes to one quarterback that I can say hasn't fit this bill yet. But you find a quarterback that's not a top 2, 3 quarterback, right? Meaning Brady, you know, uh, Rodgers, those kind of guys. Just just name one that hasn't had a bad game or bad games. They all have bad games. They're not always going to be on point at quarterback position. It's just not going to happen. You can wish and believe and dream. Even the great Tom Brady, who is considered the best of all, got shut down and shut out by the Saints. So yeah, for all these car haters, let's talk about it. Cause I'm done. I'm done flip flopping. I just needed a little bit more perspective, to be honest. I appreciate and thank Cuz for that. That was it was much needed because quarterbacks are gonna make mistakes. I'm not and to my defense and our defense, meaning these people that, you know, didn't like him, hey, they we were sitting right there, watching complete throws just in the wrong direction. But I'm off all of that. I'm off all of that right now. But we finally got Stop Raider hating to enter the building. People, please,
What up? What up? We out here.
fam. I love it. I love it, doggy.
Hey, hey.
Come on, man. But hey, we gonna get through this. We gonna rock this.
Yes, sir. First and foremost, uh, I just want to say hats off to the Raiders for playing 4 quarters of
All
football.
day.
Four
Yes,
quarters of
sir.
football. That's the name of the game. And like you said, great running backs get better as the clock ticks on. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what J Train did. He came through for us when we needed him, man.
100%. And that's exact, man. I'm telling y'all right now, if there's anybody that we need to be on their team, is that guy.
Yep.
Has had a great year, but hey, I mean, after this game, I don't even
I
care.
think it don't matter because,
It
like you
don't
said,
matter.
we know what the motto is, and once your name is in the hat, man, you got a chance. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
and
Uh,
we made it to the dance, man. We get to head to Cincinnati, bring that energy to Cincinnati, and redeem that butt whooping we took earlier, man.
yeah, hey, and that's the name of the game. Revenge. We got it on the chart.
Yep.
It was very
And,
fitting.
and we do pretty good at not losing twice to the same team in one season, man. So
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
know,
And I'm gonna touch on it. We should touch on it a little bit down the road in this conversation. But I'm happy that the chances of us hitting the Chiefs after this game is probably slim to none.
right,
And,
right. But I
and
mean, but what their defense has been doing and or not doing, which is tackling, they look like the defense of 2 years ago.
yes,
That did ironically go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl,
you're right.
but I just don't see Kansas City advancing very far, man. Anybody that brings their A game to play them, and we everybody knows the recipe. Shut
Yep.
down Tariq Hill. You know
Yes.
he might be. We'll find out if he's healthy. We'll find out if Kelsey is healthy. So
Right.
uh, I'm looking forward to us, man, being the AFC out of our
Dark
division.
horse. It's the dark horse. And it's setting. It's starting to just set up exactly for what we need. I'm not
Yep.
scared. I'm not. First off, I'm not. We not scared of nobody.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
Whether it's
And
physical.
we done grinded it out with the best of them. We done
It,
grinded it out. You
and we
know
went against the best of them for the most part. We come
exactly,
through. So I'm not
exactly.
scared of nobody. But if there is a path to the Super Bowl for us, I don't think it's set up any better this year.
I agree. I
My
agree. And with how our defense is stepping up. Hold. Hey, we got to shout out Max, man. Mad Max is putting the pressure on him. Pure
all
pressure.
day.
Pressure.
He
That's
was balling.
Max.
Balling.
Pressure.
He was balling.
Crosby.
Bro, every play, man, Max was there.
Yo.
I'm so excited about this team.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really think I think we are set up to be the dark horse in the upset for the rest of the playoffs. I really do.
I think so. I think so too. And another thing that I think is going to be a dark horse kind of secret weapon that everybody knows exists, just hasn't been around, is I think Waller is getting ready to come on.
Yes, yes. It was going to take him a game, right? And that's what
It's
I
going
like
to take him
about
to
this.
get into, but the one thing we do know about him is that the guy is fully capable of making big plays, man.
Yes.
And I think once him and DC sync back up,
Yep.
it's gonna be a done deal. Hey man, we got
Don't-
so many notables from that game. But shout
Yeah.
out to the other DC who hasn't missed in our home stadium. That's an incredible statistic. And he put the game on his back, man.
Daniel
Daniel
Carlson.
Carlson. Daniel
Daniel
Carlson,
Carlson
man.
is
Shout him
the
out, man.
dude. He's
Iron
the
leg.
dude. Bro, we got the piece, and that's what I'm trying to explain. We have the pieces. There's been a lot of chaos. There's just been a lot of everything going on this season for us. But we have what we need.
But we there. We there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And the thing is that after you fight this hard, you know what I'm saying? It's what can break you now? The team plane got to crash. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like there's you've seen all the adversity and
Yeah.
you've pulled it together. I'll be the first to say you said we were still in it, and I was like, man. And here we are, man. Here we are. So
Still in it. And to be honest, I honestly never wavered. I didn't. I mean, I knew that was not
I,
going to be easy.
No, man, and you know what? Maybe some of that comes from being there live and seeing the energy and seeing the in between the timeouts and stuff like that.
Yep.
And but there was so many times, man, this season where I was just even with some of the wins, I was just like, man, we ain't got it, man. We ain't got
Right.
it.
Right.
Just not even to have a chance. And
I agree. I agree. I
you know,
mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, the way we've had to deal with the adversity along with, losing the players that we just weren't affordable to lose. It's very shocking that we are where we are. I think everyone can agree to that. No one picked us to make the playoffs.
no, no, absolutely not, absolutely not,
And I can't wait.
absolutely not.
I may have already revealed what I had done previous season, but previous to the start of the season. But hey, everything's been going well. I'm gonna keep going as I've been going. The only thing I'm changing today is the actual work attire, right? I'm putting this on because you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna wear it out. It is what it is. But hey,
What's that? Is that the sea bass?
nah, you know who it is. It looked like sea bass because it is sea bass, but it ain't. I could have lied and said it was. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to. Hey, the kid, he's got a tough road ahead of him. He's got a
No,
tough road,
man.
man. If he wasn't a good kid, I wouldn't be wearing it, right? I'm
Nah,
not going to disrespect
no.
him.
You know what, man? But you know what, man? Regardless of the adversity, he was still a big part of this season, man. He was a big part of what kept us excited about this season. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was short lived, it was only a quarter of the season. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's you know, like I said, man, it's an unfortunate, and I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't
Right.
mad at you
You
because
want to know the honest other truth
y-
too? It
what's up?
kept us together.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
team the team molded together after this. And the other harsh reality is there is absolutely zero way we even get to that 3-0 record without him, right?
right.
He
Simple,
he
plain and
was
simple.
the first quarter of the season. Like you said,
Simple as that. Simple as
without
that, man.
him, we're not 5-2, right? We're
Yep.
not we're not 2, we're not 3-0. We're none of that. So, shout out to my man. He's got a lot to deal with, you
Yeah,
know.
man.
Prayers for him.
But in that same breath, we still got to shout out the young lady that lost her life, man. Because,
That's
like you said,
exactly what I just
you know what I mean. It's still a tragedy all the way around, man. It's still a
said. It is.
tragedy all the way around, man.
And again, I just want to make sure I reiterate for the people that don't know. Look, the kid was a good kid. Is a good kid at from
Exactly. Stand
we
up individual.
all know inside and out. We
Yep.
all got our inside sources. I have mine. I'm not clearly not saying anything about my sources when it comes to that. But what I can absolutely tell you is this is not some rotten bad kid. It's not
No.
somebody that lived his
No.
life doing this and
It's right. It's not some thug that was partying in school. Like, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's an unfortunate situation, man.
it
It's an
is.
unfortunate situation,
It is.
man.
It really is.
And
So
and like I said, obviously for the family of the young lady, but for him more than the organization, more than the fans, because it's almost like a Bo Jackson situation. You know what I mean? It's like this is gonna be one of those what could have been.
it
You know what I
100%.
mean?
I don't know anybody that's not gonna think that moving
What
forward.
could have been.
Who knows? Because the other truth is that happened, right? What we were five, what were we were doing really well.
What we start 3-1? I think it happened. What week? It was week 4
We got the
or week
five.
go week. Yeah, going into week 6, I think, something like that.
It was where he really. I just remember the game he had. The last game he had. What that was to me the
Because I think
pivotal.
he came on game 4 and then I can't remember. I can't remember, but he
It's
was
either
just coming on. He was
you're right.
just
It's
coming on.
4 or 5. But all I can tell you is I remember because you actually were on the live for that
Yep,
Tuesday
yep,
after the game, and I remember it like it was yesterday because I'll never
yeah,
forget
man.
watching that kid up close. And I'm telling you, the kid was on the right hand side where we were sitting a lot, and this man was running the route tree. He wasn't just catching everything. He wasn't just running, long routes and creating underneath. He was running the entire route tree,
Yeah,
and he was always open,
yeah,
always open. So
And the thing is, man, is that receiver court. Like I said, man, DC had guys that he believed in. Hunter Renfro,
yes,
he believed in Zay, and believes in Zay.
uh,
He believed in Henry, man. So it, like I said, man, DC, man, we finding out what this guy is really made of, man.
agree.
And let's not forget that it's in his pedigree, man. His brother was in the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And he didn't pan out, but he was a starting quarterback, and I believe he was a big deal coming out of college. You know what
yep,
I'm saying? So
absolutely.
this guy is superstar pedigree, man. But he the way he conducts and handles himself, man, being a part of this organization, man, I can't think of too many people who've done it better and with more class. And
Right.
hats off to DC, man. I'm proud
Hey,
to have this
I
dude as
agree,
my
man,
quarterback.
100%. He's my guy, dude. He's my
Yeah,
guy.
man.
I'm done. I'm done with
That's
all
it.
that flopping.
Name somebody better. Name
Hey,
somebody better. You
and,
can't
and,
name
and
five. You can't name five.
and the fact you're the one that put the perspective because and that's why I keep reiterating this because the number one person that we think about is who? Matthew Stafford, right?
Yep.
How many games has Matthew Stafford had that was bad? Let's be real. He's not looking good right now. He don't want to play this first playoff game right now. He
What they
needs to
got?
run.
Who they got? They got. I
I
forgot.
don't know who they have, but I could tell you one thing. He don't. Sony Michelle, these dudes better show up. I'm about to look now.
Yeah,
But
I
he,
forget.
he
It's a
don't
tough
he don't
matchup
want
though.
no parts of it, bro.
Oh, they got the Cardinals. I think
They
they got
got
the
that's right.
Cardinals.
Exactly. See, and that's where they're lucky. I think they're lucky because the Cardinals, I think they've shot in their shot. I think
You think so? You think they
I
sputtering
think
out?
I think they're coming back. They're on a bad they they might win this game, but if I had to bet on it, there's no way I'm betting on the Cardinals. Not against the Rams,
Yeah,
because
man. Kyle,
because of the defense.
yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, if the Rams defense shows up, then the Cardinals don't have a chance, man. But if,
Yeah,
if that if that defense, if they can't stop the run, if they don't get no penetration, man, which they struggle with
right.
often, then
Absolutely. People are hurt.
yeah,
Kyler hurt.
no, they're banged up. They're banged up. That's always
Lost.
been a problem with the Rams.
And that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. I don't, and it's so funny to me because you see all these cowgirl fans running around talking about we want you lost your mind. You stop trying to hype yourself up because you know the 49ers is like the worst team for you to ever have to deal with. It's always been that way for their
yo,
nonsense.
man, listen, the Cowboys getting ready to deal with that Tony Romo curse.
Yep.
Make a couple playoff appearances,
Yes.
pay that man a whole bunch of money.
And then he
Jerry
gonna look
Jones might have another daughter for him to marry, but they ain't
right.
getting no ring with that. Man, he might get the Romo treatment, but he ain't getting no ring, bro.
No. And
That
it's
listen, man, listen. Hey, I put it like this: if Derek Carr was in Dallas,
oh Jesus
they
Christ.
they'd be what 13-4 maybe. You know what I'm saying?
At
And they'd
least
be first round bye clinched, and
easy.
they'd be
Easy.
the team to beat, bro. They'd be
Easy.
the team to beat
I will take Derek Carr over Dak every day of the week and twice on.
twice on Sunday, bro.
There is no comparison. And again,
No,
this is where I had to come to my sense. I gotta be honest, man. I
yep.
had to come to my
Yeah.
senses
Yeah.
because for us, it's just so it was such a hard season. And it's hard to
Yeah.
get out
Oh
there,
yeah.
and hard to get away from that tunnel vision.
It's been a hard decade, bro.
Right, right.
Realistically, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, since this dude's been here, he's been the only consistent thing, man. And
Absolutely.
and this cat has ate the bullets, man. And I want them to go as far as Derek Carr can take them, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as but one other thing, and I said this in the beginning of the season. I said this in the beginning of the season. People was like, "Oh, he good," but Justin Herbert is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Absolutely. I'm bro. And that's why it's so ridiculous for me.
Yo, that was the most amazing performance from a quarterback. That was better than the John Elway 2 minute drill. That was the most amazing performance from a quarterback I ever seen in my life, bro.
He did his part. Bro,
Better
yeah,
than Brett Favre. Better than Brett Favre on the Monday night. God rest his dad's soul. I ain't disrespecting the Monday night game. Yo,
right.
that was the most incredible performance. I almost wanted them, and I said it a couple times. They deserve to win this game for his
Yeah.
performance alone, bro.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. Away
No
from
one
home.
in the NFL, there's not a quarterback in the NFL on their best day was capable of doing what that kid did, bro.
I agree. Hey, I've already told
Few more
everybody
puzzle pieces, and that kid's gonna be unstoppable, bro.
it's game over. And those puzzle pieces aren't on his side. Those puzzle pieces are to stop everybody
Yeah,
else because
right. Oh yeah, yeah.
he's
Because
ball.
he's the way he plays, you can give him anybody. You
Yep.
can give him anybody. You ain't got to have a roster full of nobody, bro. You ain't got to pay nobody. Give him all the money and let him pick who he wants to. Go get some scrubs, bro. Get some people off the practice squad because if they
Yep.
can, he's putting the ball on your jersey, bro.
Every play. Every play
Every play, bro.
where they
Yo,
came.
did you see when he still when they that the incomplete pass? Yeah, you saw he was right there. But
Yeah.
the incomplete pass with Mad Max laying across his chest, bro. The type of strength you need to have. Yeah, I was like, man, this kid is a freaking man. This kid's a
He's
monster, bro.
he's like 6'6", 6'5",
And he's
6'6". He's
strong, man. Where's he from?
the future. He's the future. Herbert, why do I want to say Oregon? Did he play at Oregon? Oh, he's
I don't even know what college. I forget what college. I was just saying, like, where's he from? Because wherever the
California.
hell they from, they got there's some genetics out there, bro. Because that kid is a freak, bro.
Yep,
That
I
kid is a
agree.
freak, bro.
He's from Oregon. He went to Oregon and he's from
He's
Oregon.
from oh yeah, man.
He's from Eugene, Oregon, and that dude is
Yeah.
a
And he's got some unique genetics, man. That kid. I mean, he runs, man. He's like just deceptively fast, man. Long strides. He's covering a lot of ground. You know what I'm saying? And man,
there's an
I'm excited to see him play some more football.
I
Hopefully, he
agree.
stays healthy.
That's why it messes with me. You know what? Because the bottom line is I can't put Derek Carr in front of him,
No,
and I can't
no.
put Derek Carr.
I'm being honest with you, man. And like I said, man, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. He's a
Yeah.
second year quarterback, but there is nobody that has the skill set that this young man has.
Right.
He can damn near run like Lamar Jackson, bro. He just
Yes.
ain't got the moves and the shiftiness. But that kid can get upfield and he can get yards and chunks. He's got a cannon on him like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
But
It's
yo,
insane.
he's got the field vision, man. I mean, this kid, you could see him, his head going through the possession, through
He's
his
got everything.
progressions.
I told you. I think he's the top quarterback for the next
I think
decade.
he's the
I
best
said
quarterback in the NFL.
weeks ago.
Yep, best quarterback in the NFL, bro.
I,
That was,
I,
I'm telling you, I don't think you'll ever see a better performance from a quarterback. What
no,
he did,
and look what he's working with. Could you
that's
imagine
it.
if he had Andy Reid? Could you imagine if he had Eric Bieniemy? It would be game over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Nobody would have a job at all.
But what else
Which
we got? I heard you mentioning the tailgating, man.
oh dang. Hey,
Right?
listen to me when I tell you this. I'm not missing that again. Never.
Listen, man.
I'm
Listen
not.
now. Listen.
You want to
I
know what?
thought
There
you
may be a game where I might actually just stay at. They got TVs out there. You're not missing nothing.
listen. People buy the tailgating parking pass and they post up and they tailgate. You know,
Yeah.
when I used to go to NC State football games, right, where
Mhm.
their jumbotron is situated and it's huge, you can see it from the parking lot. So
Right.
those front three spots, man, are literally the best seats in the house because you're looking at the jumbotron. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And so if you're tailgating, man, by you know halfway through the first quarter, everybody is kind of huddled around these three big, massive RVs that throw this party every year, man.
Yeah.
But tailgating is where it's at, man. And
Hey, and for me, right, that's the thing. Being a player, you don't get
you
to
know, you,
go. I've never been to a tailgate. I've been telling people this like how I'm
that's a
going
lot.
to
But
tailgate.
hey, I told you, man. I told you, man. I said, yo, man, go tailgating, man. It's the
Bruh,
best experience in the world, man. I got pictures with Raider claws,
I'm telling
Darth
you.
Raider. You know what I'm saying? All
You want to
types of
know what?
catches.
I'm saying it now. See, it's going to be easy though because I actually got help. Like I don't know if you heard, I got some of the big hitters that were
Oh
at the
yeah.
tailgate. Yes, like
Oh well, no, yeah, I heard you say some of the big names. Yeah, definitely,
and
definitely.
they was like, "Don't you what?" Because I showed them the channel. I showed how I split us everything. It's like,
Yep,
don't even worry about it. I got you. Yeah, I was ecstatic about that, and that's why I'm saying all it's gonna take is 2 weeks from next year, and I'll probably have 5,000 people. I'm
bro.
not.
Listen. We gonna do it this week.
Yeah.
I'm driving up, and
Hey,
everybody I see,
I love it.
and I'm telling them, yo, now pull your phone out right now, yo.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, yo,
Yes,
because
sir.
it's for us, yo. This channel ain't for nothing but us, and you
Us.
gonna see what I'm talking about.
Raider Nation. Hey,
Yeah,
and you want to know what's crazy? This game is starting to sell out for single seats, meaning I,
bro.
I
As
think
soon as the game went off.
I think
Yeah, as
that's
soon as the game went off, I looked at my wife and I was like, "And see, these tickets is on sale right now." And she went, yeah, she went and looked and she found some tickets. She was like, "Oh, they weren't as bad as I thought they would be, right?"
right.
So I'm like, "Damn, that ain't bad." And I just happened to look at my phone. I was
Yeah.
like, 5.5 hours. It
Yep.
looks like I might make it to a game this season. You know what
All
I mean?
day.
And
So glad you're gonna be there too. We're gonna kick it. Trust me. We're
oh
gonna
yeah, for
Right,
sure,
it's
for
gonna be
sure.
cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be cold, day. It's gonna be.
Bruh, I'm built for it. I got gear for it. I ain't worried about none of that.
I got gear
And
too, but it's gonna be cold.
yeah,
It's
I
gonna be
gotta figure out the public transport because I'm getting. I ain't driving
yeah.
nowhere.
Nah, bro. I wish I so I got a spot. I'll see. I don't know what I have.
Okay.
Um, but there's no way they can't have something to roll out. I can switch and get a double queen or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm walking distance.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
I
Definitely,
walk
definitely.
distance from this. I'm walking distance from the stadium, even in the cold. And
Yes,
for the
sir.
people that don't know me, that means a lot. Because if T Crump is walking somewhere in the cold,
Right. Hey, it's gonna be a short walk.
it's
I know. I know it's gonna be a short walk.
ain't gonna happen. I can't even believe I'm going. Let him.
Yo, hey, and I think there's like a 60 or 70% chance of snow.
Oh, 100%. Oh, we might get stuck there. If we can even
Uh,
get there, we might get stuck there.
look, I'm driving there. I ain't getting stuck.
Yeah, you could get out. Maybe that might be what I have to do. Get out of Dodge with you and just hit up my homie Walt, get me a ticket on Frontier. You know,
Yeah, I get you through
right.
Tennessee.
There you go, right? It'll be a little warmer, right? Less snow. My dog just, hit me with the buddy pass. That's
Yo,
what's
yeah, that's got to be lovely, man.
so hey, we got another situation to talk about, and I got a little bit of insight on it.
All right.
I want to hear what you think because this is big. This is big, and in my opinion, first and foremost, I have to say it. The Miami Dolphins are the dumbest team I've ever freaking.
In the last decade, they've made some of the dumbest
I,
decisions, NFL business decisions I've ever seen in my life.
how do you fire Flores? How do you do that?
You know what, man? You never know. This might have been something a front end thing. This might have been a head office thing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I don't know. You know what I'm
there's,
saying? But
there's no
you
way.
know,
There's no
I
way.
don't know. I don't know.
Exactly. I don't know how
So
they.
what you thinking? You liking the way that sounds headed our way?
I mean, so I have inside. I have inside school.
Okay.
I'll give this source up because he's uh he's probably gonna be a coach again in some way, whether it's assistant or what have you. But my
Yep.
guy
Yep.
who I played with, my guy Kenny Amata, is a long snapper for the Titans for 10, 11 years, something like that. Who knows?
Okay.
And he knows Bashia. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He
Bro,
knows him.
that's what I said. They were like, "How do you feel about him being a coach?" I'm like, "Yo, I can't say his name, bro. So if we don't go to the Super Bowl, we appreciate your time and your service, but I've tried. I can't. Yeah, and I ain't stupid, bro. I can't. I
Well,
don't know how to say your
well, I'm
name,
gonna
bro.
give you a few. I'm gonna give you a few tidbits that's probably gonna change your mind. And one of the biggest ones is first and foremost, my dude is from Connecticut, born and raised.
Oh well,
Shout
there's
out to CT. That's where we be. That's where we from. There's no
in the
way.
cut. That's what I tell them. In the cut, baby.
When I found that out, I was like, no wonder I'm good with him. And
Right.
then my man Kenny Amato hit me up and was like, nah, dog, that dude is for real. He don't play, and the players love him.
Yeah, that's the
That's
most important
that's
thing. Yeah.
inside.
I mean,
Those two nuggets are the two nuggets that I absolutely love because the truth is that's what you need in dysfunction.
it's not what looks good, it's
Bottom
what
line is we
works.
got to the we look where we are. Look where
Right.
we are.
After what we've been through.
He's gotten us there. No matter how
And,
you want to look at it, whatever you want to say about
and you know what, man? I didn't. I never even really looked at it that way because I had written the season off. So to
it.
me, I didn't even know who he was until like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
I had written the season off, and I was like, "Yo, it'll be what it is." I watch the game, see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I mean, it has to take a hell of an attitude to come into a locker room like that and say, "Hey, we still got a lot of football to play." And
Mhm.
you still got a lot of checks to collect. So I'm expecting you to perform.
He didn't lose the team. See, and that's the other thing. He didn't lose the team. Even
Right.
Brian Flores didn't lose the team, which is why that freaking front office is the dumbest front office
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life. In fact, the man got 7 out of 9 wins in his last night. No one understands this move.
Listen. You know, maybe they didn't want to pay him what he's worth.
I think what happened is he forced his way out. I
Yeah.
swear to
I think that's what and you know how it is. If you know a couple phone calls get made and hey, there's a better situation for you over here. You just got to get
He
out of
got
this one.
he got New York, he got Chicago, he got
Yep.
spots.
He got
I'm
yeah.
telling you, he's the number one guy. And in fact, like you said, hey, if they're not gonna give, our guy B a chance, I'm good with Flores. If not, I won't be enemy. I won't be enemy
Yeah.
of Flores, especially with Carr. I won't be enemy of Flores. Period.
Well, I mean Flores, I say definitely. Uh, but yo, man,
You're not feeling B enemy?
R- r- uh, just don't know enough about him to really say yay or nay.
He's not. See his thing. He fits in where you got that edge. You got that bad
See,
boy.
I don't want none of that. I don't want the existing Raider culture means
You want
nothing
to
to
get
me.
rid of.
I'm not proud of it anymore. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no.
I'm not proud of it anymore. You know, we
I,
need a complete change of culture, and like I said, I think a Flores brings that. But yo,
right.
bro, I keep hearing about Tomlin.
Nah, Tomlin ain't going nowhere. You know who I keep hearing about?
Who
And it makes more sense than anybody we've been talking about. Harborough. He's
they better
already
not.
the fabric.
Listen. They better not,
He's
yo.
already
They
the
better not.
fabric. He's
Listen,
already been a
listen.
race.
I'll burn, man. Come on, man. That dude, come on. But none of them Harboroughs, none of them Grudens, them dudes are scrubs, bro.
I
Them dudes,
agree.
all they do, they're getting on the plantation off the strength of the name, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm tired of these
I agree.
corny freaking slave master
Yes.
freaking give us a freaking Aryan quarterback. Don't know the game no more. Ain't got a winning record since their grandpa was coaching. I'm
Yep.
tired of these cats, yo. I ain't got no love for him, yo. And I didn't really have much love for John Gruden, except for I respected him from a football standpoint and as a
Right.
football mind. I liked him as a coach. You know what I mean? But I wasn't all like Gruden the guy, Gruden,
No.
you know what I mean?
Well, neither was I because the harsh reality was he won with Dungy's team.
He won with Tony Dungy's team.
It wasn't
Simple as
his wasn't
that.
his squad.
And he played the team that he essentially created to win the
Right.
Super Bowl. You know what I'm
It,
saying? So it was
so he knew how to beat him every which way till Sunday. No, I
exactly.
agree. I agree. And
So
that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes.
and I mean, yo, do you remember who was? You remember because you was old, but man, that squad, bro. you could have coached. I could have coached Tampa Bay, and they
And
would have won, bro. You could have. There's a Pop Warner coach. There's a Pop Warner coach in Tuscaloosa, Missouri, that could have coached that
yes,
team to the freaking. You know what I'm saying, bro? You remember that defense? You kidding me?
it was dumb.
You kidding me? You remember them in? Hey, remember them in Madden with that defense? You could score 21 points with the defense in Madden, bro.
Yes. You wouldn't win with the defense. You
You
didn't
know what
even
I'm
need.
saying? You can
No,
kick somebody off the sticks, straight pick sixes and sacks.
it
So
was out it was out of control. We had a hell of a There's the reason we got to the 2002 game. I mean, we had it all. We just unfortunately had a coach.
hey, I heard this. Have you heard the chatter between like Rich Gannon and Derek Carr?
It's been back and forth, but
You've heard you've heard
I didn't hear the last bit.
how do you feel about that, man? Because I was always a Rich Gannon fan, man.
Well,
Not a super
he's a
fan,
little
but I
salty.
respected him for what he was.
Right. I agree with that. But I feel like he's a little salty because he doesn't like the fact that this dude has blown his numbers out.
Oh yeah, but that was gonna happen. That was just gonna happen from the sheer amount of time that he was there. You
And
know what I'm
that's why
saying?
I hated that he went that route.
Right,
And you know what I mean? He could have found a way to smooth out how he wanted to
right,
say what he
right.
wanted to say. And he did.
But I think also because I think the argument is, well, you're comparing this kid to me and he ain't been in the Super Bowl.
Right,
He ain't been to the playoffs. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So
Just one
it is what it is.
he didn't even play. He
But
didn't play when they made it. He got him there, but couldn't play.
right,
Right.
right. But I mean, look who he had when they was going there, bro.
It's crazy.
He had freaking stick 'em one and stick 'em two. You know what I'm saying? You had the goat and the goat junior, bro. If there
Right.
were- if listen, this is the thing about Tim Brown. If there was no such thing as Jerry Rice would be Tim Brown, or Tim
You're
Brown would be Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying?
100% correct.
You know what I'm
Timmy
saying?
B,
It-
shout
that's
out
that's
to
that's
that
that's Tim
dude.
Brown's only downfall is playing in the Jerry Rice era. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
With inconsistent quarterbacks, and he had Joe Montana and
None of
Steve
his
Young.
fault. None of his fault. There was nothing Tim Brown could do. He was just uh
He was a phenomenal Raider, and
100%. The best one we had for years.
I agree. As when it comes to just somebody who stuck it out with the organization, gave us his all, and put up the numbers, no matter who was out there,
Yes.
can't beat,
And
man.
off the field too.
Yep.
Outstanding citizen.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give him a shout out, and I want to make sure I put it out there so people know. I want people to get more pictures with him. Right? Do you know that Tim Brown will never allow you to take a picture with alcohol in your hand?
With what?
Alcohol in your hand.
Oh yeah, no.
He will not take a picture with you with alcohol. He's anti-alcohol.
Yeah,
Like big, like it's like he gets mad.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah. Well,
he's like,
hey,
yo, are you kidding me? Get up
I
out of here.
respect it. I respect it. And the thing is, you know what I mean.
How can you
You
not?
never you never know what it means to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he also, so again, if you remember, he stepped up and stated something about when we lost a teammate, back when it was a car accident and unfortunate death. I
Yep.
don't think there was any kind of alcoholism or anything in that. But with that being said, things like that, regardless of, what it is, what you do, will
Yeah,
cause
yeah,
change your life, right?
yeah, yeah. No,
And
you're absolutely right. Man.
to me, for all we know, Tim Brown might have been like the biggest alcoholic. You know what I mean? And
Right, and that was what
he
shook
was
him
like,
alive.
"Yeah, I ain't
Shook him.
done." For
Yeah.
all we know, and please don't cut that. I don't know
Yeah,
Tim.
right, right. Tim Brown was an
Yeah,
alcoholic.
you the dude. I got your jersey downstairs. Yeah, I
Yeah.
worked 2 games and we won both games. I worked too. I think. No, we didn't lose. We didn't win the Chargers, but we did win last game. I wore it away. Yeah, I wore that to the Colts game. That's right.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. Yeah, man.
and you know
And,
what?
and
I'm gonna change it up. And just reveal what I'm doing Friday. We're gonna have a show Friday too, by the way.
okay. Okay.
We are going to have a show. We're going to talk about
So
all of what we
so
need.
you flying in Saturday morning?
I fly in Friday night.
Okay, okay, all
So
right,
I'm hoping to try to have that show it's gonna be an early special show, right? It'll be
okay.
an early show right before I'm walking out. But I'm telling everybody right now, I'm wearing Carr's jersey. The number 4 is on the back. It's time to go. That's
It's
our
time
leader.
to yo,
I ain't going nowhere without that jersey. From this point forward
yo,
until
bro.
we get to the Super Bowl with him, I'm wearing that jersey on the playoffs.
Yo, man.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
wearing. That's it.
yo, bro. I'll put it like this: if we get this dub, I'm ordering one.
Hey, I'm talking.
I'm ordering one. You know what I'm saying?
There isn't even really an if day.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
telling you,
Listen. It's coming regardless. It's
we
coming
getting our
regardless. You know what
W,
I'm saying?
dog.
Because and I'm gonna tell you the reason I haven't ordered a car jersey, bro, is because I really just don't know if I want the white one. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Or I'm waiting for him to come out with something dope to finally switch up the damn colors on a Raiders jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get like a dope Veterans month pattern or something like that with like an army stripe on the side or something? Yo, everybody knows what color our team is. Yo, can we mix it
Right.
up a little bit? You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
But nah, definitely, man. I mean, he's earned it, man. If he had a pair of
Telling
sneakers,
you
I'd
right
get
now,
him.
I'm getting the home jersey. I'm getting the home jersey.
Yeah,
Let them beat these Bengals, and the home jersey comes to you.
I feel you.
It'll be the first home game I wear that jersey. It'll be Derek Carr. Shout out to our guy, our leader. Yes, sir.
All
100%.
right, hey,
100%.
real quick. So with the playoff picture, what are some scenarios? So we win. Who could we be facing next?
All right, so check
I
it
I,
out.
I don't have it in front of me. I'm on my
Right,
phone.
this is how it works. You got the Steelers and the Chiefs. Let me see. This is the wild card games. You got so the Steelers are the lowest seed.
Yep.
Talking specifically the AFC right now. Steelers are the lowest seed. If they don't win, then the chances of us having to play the Chiefs grow larger. No, 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 no. Bottom line, if we win and the Steelers lose, we play the Titans.
Can
We're the second lowest seed.
right.
So bottom line is we're set up to play the Titans
Right.
because even if the Chiefs win, the chances of you have the Bills and the Patriots.
That's a 50-50 to me, yo. The Patriots been balling.
Ah, it's Bill
Um,
Belichick. It's Bill Belichick, dog. That dude is the ultimate game planner. Are
yeah,
you,
bro.
dude? Jared Allen ain't sleeping right now. He know who he dealing with. That dude ain't going to sleep. He's got to look at everything he can think of from Belichick. What will he try to do?
You know that's one way to go. Well, Belichick, but he's the type of coach, bro. He's gonna outcoach you. You got
I
to
agree.
draw your shit up, and you got to stress execution, bro.
Yeah,
On this play, you have to beat this man off the ball.
and
'Cause
you have
you're not gonna outcoach this
to.
guy, bro. He doo-doos footballs and shit. You know what I'm saying, man? This guy, you know what I'm saying? It's Bill
Bro,
Belichick, man. If
there's
hey, listen,
nothing you don't know.
hey, listen. If he had some pizzazz and charisma, they might have named Madden after his ass by now.
You're right. You absolutely right. No, you absolutely right for real. So, so I mean, that's the way it's looking. You know, we need we don't care about the Steelers and the Chiefs, although I'd love to see the Chiefs lose to the Steelers for
Listen,
a
listen,
while.
yo, listen, listen.
I would
For
love
the
that.
sake of Big Ben, I would love to see him get those chumps out of the way for us.
That too. That too. That'll be his last hurrah. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
He'll keep up his
Because his team is trash, bro. Like if there was a team, there's like I would prefer to see the Colts there than the freaking. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams that should have got in, but that's not the way the cookie crumbled.
Hey, I gotta say this though too, because there is a player in this league that I'm the most impressed with all year. The final game is over, right? This is a great question and answer. If I had to tell you, including Herbert, I've seen that fool twice. If I had to tell you who I'm the most impressed with of any player in the league that I got to physically see this year,
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor,
Oh
Indianapolis.
yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, we got to deal with that for the rest of the
The specimen.
year. Look, I'm telling you, if
I
that
said,
kid doesn't have an injury,
yo.
we looking at because he might. Who was the leading rusher this year?
I think he was because Henry went down.
That's if there's anybody that we've seen to date that actually has even a smoking chance of Tim Brown's record, I'm telling you right now, I've never been more impressed with another running back. I'm talking. I completely forgot about the kid in Tennessee, Derek.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Forgot
I
about him.
mean,
He should
he's
be that
huge.
way because he's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
naturally something different. He's
Right.
just something.
Right. Right.
You walk by him and not even know he's a player. You know something's different. Jonathan Taylor, you could walk by, and
Right.
I'm
Right.
telling. I have not seen a dude run like this since Marshall Faulk.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And it's a
And
different run. It's not the same
it,
run.
oh no, yeah. Yo, this
He
cat is
runs
smooth.
angry.
Smooth, exactly. Smooth and powerful, yo. And when he cuts, off of every cut is an explosion, yo. And when he puts
It's
his head down, bro, and starts driving those feet,
it's insane.
you going for a ride. It don't matter who you are, you going for a ride.
Nope, don't matter. You're absolutely right. I never I never understood watching him the whole game. It got to the point where it's like, nah, he's that dude
Yeah,
because
man.
he's running. Bottom line is there is no such thing as even a hug tackle, let alone my arm tackle. You can hug this dude, and you're
Yeah.
gonna be hitting his ass
Right.
and falling
Right.
off
Yep.
if
You
his
have to
legs
gang
don't.
tackle. If you don't gang tackle him,
It's
he
over.
gonna break away, bro. You gonna break away.
Go. I'm telling you, if there's
But
anybody I can
hey,
tackle,
let's not take away from that Colts line though, because don't nobody touch that cat till he's 3 yards up the field.
right.
You know,
No, I
and
yeah,
you
I give
know,
that line props. Yeah, any running back that's worth his salt. The bottom line is where you really make your money is making the one dude miss that you're supposed to. It
it's
doesn't
hey,
matter about
it's
anything
all
else. If
about that
you don't
yak.
have a line, there's no way you're gonna ever even be seen to say you gotta make that. There's only one dude in the world that has done it that I know of, and that's Barry Sanders. You
Very
could give
soon.
Barry Sanders a bunch of 5'2" dudes, and he would have found a way to do it. But that I don't. We've never ever seen Barry Sanders before him, and we'll never see another one after him. Kind of like Jim Brown in my running back opinion.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
even overstepping my favorite Marcus Allen.
yeah,
I
right.
don't. I don't
But
think I've seen
like people like Jim Brown, like you said, he was the most athletic person on the planet.
period.
You know what I'm
Period.
saying? Like, he was that dude that like was in the gladiator arena and then he ran into the city of Marathon and you know what I'm saying? Like
He
this
did it
was the
all.
biggest, strongest around, bro.
He did it
This
all.
is who you went and got when
Yep.
shit got real. You know what I'm saying?
He did it all. He did it
Yeah.
all.
Did it effortlessly. Effortlessly.
I don't think we will ever see a Jim Brown. I know there's some other like retarded records out there that you know what I mean. We'd probably be like, "There's no way that's getting broken," but trust me, I think his will stand the test of time, even over Bill Russell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Bill Russell, man.
I was
It's amazing people don't talk about it like they should, yo. But
not,
I
yeah,
mean, Bill Russell was unstoppable, man. You know,
nine,
Wilt
nine,
Wilt Chamberlain was unstoppable, bro.
right?
You know what I'm
right,
saying? I mean, that he did what he wanted to.
right, right. But
So,
the physicality, the violence of football with Jim Brown, there it's just impossible for anybody to come remotely close. 8 years,
imagine being the
8
strongest
years,
man.
8 years. He led the league in rushing for 8 straight consecutive years.
And then he averaged like 7.2 yards a carry or something crazy like
It's
that, bro.
never gonna happen again. That's all I'm
Like,
saying.
like there's cats like when they do comparisons and stuff. Every once in a while, they'll be like Jim Brown. It's like, yo, this cat did it for a quarter. This is this cat's. This is this cat's lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, imagine Jim Brown. Yo, you the biggest, strongest man that we know of on the planet,
Right, right.
and you playing a bunch against a bunch of scraggly ass white boys off of farms that
Yeah,
hate you. That hate you. Come on,
yeah.
come on. He got to
You're
be the
not gonna
bowling
get
ball.
that. You're not
He
getting that.
got to. He got to be a human bowling ball.
Right. Not gonna get that again.
No,
No, I agree. I'm telling you, man, I don't ever see Jim.
no.
There's some records that are crazy and people, will and may beat. I mean, it's not look at Tom Brady. I don't see that being beat. I
Nope.
don't see Tom being beat.
Nope.
If you haven't seen Patrick Mahomes looking the way he looking, and he may not ever see a Super Bowl game. Patrick Mahomes, he may never see another Super Bowl.
Uh, I'm gonna tell you what really they have to do is they got to get rid of Andy Reid because, and I love Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But they need
all
to
off.
bring a defense. They need to
It's
bring a
all off.
defensive coach in
It's
because
all off.
Patrick Mahomes is smart enough. All you need is a decent offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And you have your offense don't need no work. You don't need an Andy Reid playbook for these guys. You know
Nope.
what I'm saying? You need somebody to do something with that damn defense.
I agree. I agree.
And if you don't do that, in my opinion, and I'm no expert,
No.
then you ain't going nowhere.
No, I know. I agree. I agree. And it's one of those deals where, you know, the way that team is built, if you're smart, you get a defensive minded coach.
Head coach, right? Because you're offense heavy.
You good. You Gucci. You just make sure you got the right OC. And
Yep.
this is those general manager slash right owner. These are those decisions that have to be made. And you
Yep.
just laugh when they constantly make the wrong damn
Right.
decision. Because
Because you realize it's like y'all are, they're picking up their buddies and their friends, and oh yeah, this is my buddy's son. He was a punting coach in high school over there.
yep.
And it's like, this stuff got to pan out. And
Yeah,
that's why I said, man, it's crazy to me how certain people can have zero credentials and get
right.
an opportunity.
Get in.
And
Yeah.
other
It's
people got to
easy.
be
It's
national
easy.
champions and
Yeah.
12 winning seasons in a row at a HBCU and 6 years under this guy and you know what I'm saying just to
Can't
get a
even
shot.
skip a job.
You
Can't
know,
even skip a job.
but a lot of that is changing, man. A lot of that culture is changing, man.
No,
You know,
absolutely. It's
a lot of
always been going in the right. It's always been going in the right direction. That's real talk. And it's going to continue to happen. The bottom line, though, the unfortunate part is there are going to be some people that get caught in the shuffle, meaning that they're phenomenal people and coaches, etc., but they're just at the wrong place at the wrong time because
yep,
they took the wrong opportunity because it was an opportunity.
yep,
And that's the era, in my opinion, that we're going through. And when we hit them 70s and 80s, that's when you'll see the flourishment of every race, everything, right?
yeah,
Just everything out there and people succeeding because you're really truly given a chance because no one gives a crap about it, right? It needs to get like the tech world, in my opinion. And
yeah,
that's that I obviously know myself personally being in software development for well over 20 years and having a degree in computer science. I can tell you right now, nobody cares what you look like.
yeah.
It's the number one thing I can tell you.
Because, because it comes down to your output and
You
you
do the
know,
job.
the shit on the screen, bro.
Yes. Can you get it done? We need somebody that can go right. Can you get it done? If you can get it done, nobody cares that you're awkward. You're an introvert. No one cares
Right,
that you're going in an extrovert. No one cares about none of that shit.
right.
It's just
That,
true.
that you driving a '07 Prius.
Right.
You know
Nobody
what I'm saying?
nobody cares about any of that in the tech world. And that's what I love about the tech world.
No, definitely, man. And that's what I like about Elon Musk, man. You
Right.
know, he's about uh, finding people that fit the need. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody with a degree may not necessarily fulfill the need that you need them to
Oh,
fulfill. There might be a guy out there that's changing tires right now, but he might be
yes.
the best man for the job just
You're
because of his mindset.
And
And
that's the thing that you're right. These are the things that people, the intangibles, they call them, right? These are the things that people don't have an understanding of. You only learn this stuff with experience in life.
yep,
That's just the honest truth, you know?
yeah,
There's no way to try to figure that out without running across multiple ways of people, if you will, from that perspective. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's interesting. So I don't want to dive into the Bengals too much just yet. But
all
what I
right.
can say,
Let me grab my charger. I'll be right back.
yeah, do your thing. This team is no punk. I want our audience to understand and know. Like, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but I want to say like week 4, so I'm like the Bengals are the top 3 in the AFC. I'm gonna tell y'all the biggest problem. The biggest problem we got is Burrow and Chase. It,
Yeah,
that we got to deal with that for 10 years.
you know what? We got to treat Jamar Chase like Tariq Hill.
We
We got to
do
give him that same type of
a
attention,
hundred
that same
percent,
type of respect,
100%.
and I think if we can do that, I think that if we can keep that kid from beating us deep,
Right, right.
keep him in front of us, I don't
Perry,
think Joe
Perry
Burrows
Mixon. I mean, yep,
is athletic and savvy enough to escape the pressure that we're capable of putting on him.
right,
We bring that pressure like we've been bringing these last couple of weeks,
right.
and
And
the Bengals they ain't got it in them. They have
no,
some
they don't have
knockdown.
nobody else. They don't have anybody else.
You don't have nobody else.
They
Exactly.
got T. Higgins, but he always stay hurt.
Yep.
And that's the thing again, playing us. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
But
That's
but but I think the X factor, man. I think what's really going to come in for us
mm,
is I think DC and Waller gonna get back clicking, bro.
man,
I
I
think they're
think you're
gonna get
right.
back
No,
clicking,
I
bro.
think you're
And it's
right.
gonna be just in time because the league's been really rocked to sleep. This cat ain't played in what 7 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that.
Long time.
He's had a quiet season. He's frustrated.
We got him a game under his belt to where, hey, you finally back. You got the bruises, bumps. You back.
Exactly. Get some calluses.
This week right here, I think you're gonna see him get 100 yards.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think you're gonna see him get 100 yards, and
Yep.
I think I'll see Jacobs get another 100 yards. I think
I,
those are my number are 1 and 2
I agree.
as far as the output.
Yep.
Um, Zay is gonna make plays, but Zay, let's put it this way: Zay is gonna be that dude in a few years, in my opinion. Don't get,
Yeah.
and I don't mean a few
Yeah.
years, 3, 5. I mean like maybe
Yeah.
next year after.
Next season. Right. Right. I think he's definitely due to come on. But the
He's
other thing is, man, is that Zay, he's I think what limits him, man, is he needs somebody to learn from.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got
That's
you got a
that's
poor
why
young
I
receiver.
wanted Deshaun Jackson. I didn't
Exactly.
want OBJ. I wanted Deshaun. Deshaun is Do you know that Deshaun has been in the league for 14 years?
Yeah, bro.
A lot
Listen,
of people don't know, dude. That is redumulous. That's my
yeah,
new word, redumulous.
Tumulus. Yeah, I agree.
years?
Yeah, man.
How
Yeah,
many
man.
people you know made it 4 years in the NFL, let alone
Not
four?
very many, bro. Not very many. And the thing is that he's had a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? But when he's on the field, he's played at the highest level, no
Right.
matter where he was.
Absolutely.
So, you know, and
Again,
I mean,
and
he's
and
still
and,
got
and the thing is, he hasn't lost a step, my dude.
and I was getting ready to say he's
We
35
talked
with beat
about
you
this.
deep speed.
We talked about this. This is part of the problem. He can't lose a step. He
Yep.
plays just the way he plays. So what happens is he can't go through a season because he's going to play the way he plays and get hurt because
It's
his body won't allow him to lose a step.
14 years of that. You can't do it. It's physically impossible. Nobody has done it.
Possible. So
Hey, except for Frank Gore.
he's another whole different conversation.
I know you saw that. I know you saw that.
That dude, he might be one of the top three. Frank
Off
Gore might be one of
longevity,
the top three ever.
perseverance. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
add all
come on,
those intangibles together, it's over.
come on, man. Everything you want out of a football
He
player,
didn't miss
bro.
games, none of that.
Listen, bro. There was times where he was free agent and got called on Tuesday, was playing Sunday.
Had a great game.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns,
We played
87
like
yards.
30 snaps. Like,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
dude, Frank Gore is a monster.
Yeah, man.
There's no one ever gonna
I
say,
think, bro. I think he's the only dude that was playing when I was in high school, bro.
yeah, bro.
I think I think when he started playing for San Francisco, I think I was still in high school, bro.
Shout out to Frank Gore. That
Father
guy,
time.
this fool wasn't
He
he in
said
the
2 year
league with,
shelf life.
isn't
Hold
he in
my
the league
beer.
with his son? I think he's in the league with his son. His son was about to start going. He was in his son's in college. I know that for a fact, if not
Wow.
already in the league.
Wow. Wow.
And has he even retired? Did he
I
finally?
don't think he's on a roster, but he is a free agent though. I know that
That's
because
what
I
I'm
forgot
saying.
he
That,
just got mentioned. Somebody might have picked him up, but he just got mentioned like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Somebody was looking at him. Needed a
dude, if
running
there's
back.
anybody I just need 10 plays from, come on, Frank. I know you there. You know
Yo,
what
man.
I know you there. I know it's gonna be 100% of those 10 plays, and I ain't gotta worry about if the dude needs to take.
But the other thing is that he'll catch the ball out of the backfield. Now he ain't no third down back, but he'll catch the ball out of the backfield.
He'll
He'll pick
block,
up that blocker.
he'll block,
You know
he'll
what
pick
I'm
up a
saying?
blitz. He'll pick up a blitz in a
You
heartbeat.
know what I'm saying? He's he ain't just he's experienced out there, man. You know
Yes,
what I mean? But
100%. Again, and
but I'm
that's something
ready.
to account for.
I hope they don't give his ass a chance. He ready. He need to go sit down.
He
He
do.
need to get back in the ring if you want
We
to do some
love
more
you, guys.
boxing.
We love you, Frank Gore. We love you, but go on and sit your ass down,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. Hey, you can see he can still do. See, that's the thing. It's a beautiful thing when somebody can sit it down and they can still do it.
And
You
they
know
can
what
still
I mean?
do it. Yep.
I hate when people get retired by the game, and I
Yeah.
don't care what game that is. I
Yeah.
hate for anybody to be retired by the game.
Yeah.
You retire the game. Don't ever let the game retire you. And he's not there yet. See, that's the wildest thing. He's not there yet. The
He could
game can't retire.
still perform. He can still perform.
Get
And
hurt.
I mean, obviously, there's a whole lot of people in the NFL for the last at least 5 years that wanted him over whoever else was out there.
Yep. And there's
Don't
a whole
forget,
lot of
he started
everybody else.
last year for the Jets. He
Yes.
started for the Jets last season.
Yes. What was that? Season 20? Like, yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
It's insane. He's a testament. He's again another just specimen you're never gonna see again. You just won't. Not the amount of time he's actually that's what I want to see on Gore. The amount of snaps. I want to see how many plays that I want to know that stat has to be out there. How many plays a person have had?
I don't think anybody's played more snaps than him.
No one's come close. Nope.
I don't think anybody's played more snaps than him.
Nope. And I'm gonna look that up. That's one of those stats you gotta really research and dig. I don't think you just type that in and it pops up and it's actually the right
Right,
answer.
right. Yeah, you might have to do some calculating yourself, but it shouldn't be too hard. Well, I mean, I don't know. You probably have to find probably maybe the top five longest careers of
Right.
starting quarterbacks, because really the only thing you can compare him to is a quarterback. There's no running
That's
backs.
what I'm saying. You're never gonna running back. There is no other running back.
No,
There's zero other running backs that come close. Think about it.
no.
No running back that
I
comes
mean,
close.
he literally had like, truthfully, like five good running back careers. You know,
Yes.
that
Yes.
that a good running back will give you 4 years of relevancy.
Easy. Easy.
That's if you're lucky. Le'Veon Bell,
Yep.
3 years of relevancy.
Right. And he was done. He went to
Mm.
all kind of different antics and shit because he knew he wasn't going to last.
You know what it is though. He knows that there's a shelf life. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? He,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, if y'all don't want to pay me, I got to go somewhere else that is.
Got to
And
do
what he
something
forgot was
to get it.
you're not gonna rebel against the good old boy network.
Nope. Not going to happen.
And he did. And Deshaun Watson didn't get the email.
No. Yeah. Right. Right. Exactly right. That, man, that brings me to another. And I think we touched on it. I don't want this channel to get shut down, but man, it's just too many coincidences in a lot of ways, man. It feels like the league is so just set up, right?
Listen, man. Listen, and I'll
So,
say it one more time. I'll say it one more time. Entertainment.
yes,
You're watching it on your
keyword,
television screen. It's
keyword,
entertainment. You know what
keyword.
I'm saying? It's entertainment first.
Couldn't agree with that
So,
more, nigga. Could
you
not
know,
agree.
and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah,
There's too much money on the line.
it's going nowhere. If somebody
Yeah.
makes a call, it's happening.
Hey, but yo, hey, with that being said, it seemed like the narrative is kind of pointing our way. So
It is
if
right now,
that's the case,
and history repeats itself. Right?
yeah,
We're coming back. There's no
yeah.
question we're going to win some championships.
Mhm.
That it'll
Hey,
be
and I think whether we win Saturday or not, I think this solidifies DC as our guy, man.
I agree. And I think we get 3 more years out of him easy.
Definitely, definitely. As long as he's
You
healthy,
win
you
two of
know,
those three.
right, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll never, there's. I'm telling you, man, bro. I want to see
Take a
DC up
friendly
there.
deal. He's gonna take a
With,
friendly deal. He's
yeah,
not taking all the
yeah.
money. He's gonna pull
No, he got his bag, bro. He got his whole contract and all the incentives.
yes. He
All the
don't want no more
incentives.
money. He just wants to win. I
He,
agree. And I
and
think
he
it's
want and he wants to win with the Raiders, bro.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the character this dude is made out of, bro. He's committed to he's like Tom Brady. Remember what Tom Brady told Robert Kraft?
Right.
You picking me, you'll never regret this decision. Is the best decision you ever made in your life.
Right. And
You know what I mean?
without a doubt, there's no way Kraft can say he was wrong.
Bro.
Kraft is
Yeah.
still probably silently sliding this dude money.
The things that I've heard Robert Kraft has gifted this cat,
I couldn't
like
imagine.
pretty much he's like, hey, I'm a billionaire, so anything I have, you could have. Yachts,
Exactly. Whatever you
houses,
want,
and
Maggie.
don't waste your money buying a house somewhere. I got one there.
Yep. Exactly right. Yeah,
He he
exactly
got
right.
the stepson treatment, son. He
Ab-
was married in.
Absolutely.
But
100%.
it is what it is, man. You work that hard, you deserve it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, no, you never gonna hear no beef from me. Tom's the greatest. Yep. I said it. Get mad at me
Yeah,
if you want. I don't care.
yeah.
Tom is the
Hey,
greatest.
hey, and I'm co-signing it.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
Yeah,
Greatest
man.
ever.
Yep.
He's the dude. When I have to tell somebody about football, just go look up Tom Brady.
Yeah. Mr. Football. Exactly.
Mr. Football. He's reminding me of this kid that plays from my college. They you know what his name is?
Huh.
Touchdown Tommy.
Touchdown time. Yeah.
First and foremost, by his own state, he comes from the toughest city in the state, which is Butte, Montana.
Okay.
And and being a quarterback and a true freshman, leading your team to a national championship,
Yeah.
yeah. When you didn't
Yeah.
start that season he's a true freshman.
A true freshman. Right.
True
18, 18 and a half.
18 years old and came out and marched these boys through that quadrant of that playoff system. The FCS is the real deal. This stuff we're seeing, and hats off to Alabama. I mean, Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, definitely.
That was a
Bulldogs.
badass win. That was a great win. I'm glad they won. We're all tired of Alabama.
Yeah,
Same.
we all tired of it. Exactly. It's good to see them get dethroned. And it's not like they don't work and have the system to do it year in and year out. But there's other programs with great athletes, man. And it was good to see Georgia come through and step up. I think everybody knew they could do it. It's just whether they would come together and play the football they were capable of playing, and they did.
Might be the best defense I've ever seen.
Definitely the best defense in college football in a
I've ever
long time. In a
seen.
long time.
I've ever seen. Yeah, that.
That bro, that front seven. Listen, that front seven.
Oh, the big boys, right?
Yeah, bro, they'll be in the league.
Oh,
What's the big dude name? What's the big homie name, bro? He runs like
he
a
should be the
4.7.
first round pick. He should be a first round pick.
Yeah, he's like Warren Sapp meets
Yeah,
Ndamukong Suh.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't know his name. All I know is that is the only player I'm thinking
Bro, bro. He gets great penetration,
about.
but yo, that dude is so fast, man. He gets off the ball so fast. He's a monster stopping the run, bro.
Impossible. Impossible to
He
defend.
sheds block. He makes those cats look like the blocking dummies, man.
I agree. I think you just literally changed the direction. Whatever you was doing, if he on that side, you don't even got an audible. Everybody
Everybody know.
went to the left. We go.
Everybody know. Exactly.
You don't
Exactly.
even gotta ask. If he left to the center and we had a left play, we going to the right.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, that dude is.
He's a
There's no way
monster.
he's not my pick. There's no way. I don't even know what year he is, but there's no way he's not a top five.
No, I think he's I think he's a sophomore actually. Might be a
He's
sophomore.
leaving. He's leaving after this year.
Oh yeah, he's out of here. He's out of here. He showcased his talent. So like, we get it, big fella.
Right.
You ready? You ready?
Trying to think. So, what do we want? We diving into the weeds now, but I'm curious. What do we want as a
Uh,
what do we pick next year? It don't matter what
I,
happens.
I think we continue to build that secondary, man.
I agree.
You know,
Or
we continue to build that secondary.
and or
We
offense.
Yep, we plug. Yeah, exactly. We need a tackle. You know what I mean? Um, but get that secondary built up. If we can bring in a veteran receiver, uh, or I guess I actually it's not a secret. Calvin Ridley's looking to get out of Atlanta.
Bro, no, what's not a secret is getting Adams. If we get Adams, this game
Yeah.
over.
Oh
If we
yeah.
get Adams, this game over.
I'll put it like this. I think if DC stays, I think there's probably a 60% chance that we get Adams.
There's no way that Aaron Rodgers is staying in Green Bay.
No, no.
And you know where he's going.
Hmm.
He's going to
San
Denver.
Fran?
No,
Huh?
he's going to Denver. He's going to Denver.
Yeah. Think him and Elway. I don't think him and Elway will get along.
Uh, he going.
Unless Elway gives him the keys, which he could. He might.
I don't know how long Elway going to be there.
Yeah. I just heard they fired like 5 people on their front end or something like that.
And I'm shocked he wasn't one of them. I know they
Hey,
getting.
listen, hey, he might have been.
Even the fans that love him are starting to turn on him.
Exactly. Yeah, he might have been. Yeah, because he's picked all these busts.
Yes.
I mean, And when you
Great
look
players
at it, when you
don't
go
make
back and look at it, bro, he's not trying to pick the next talent or the next great. He's trying to pick the next John Elway.
right. Great
Look at the
players
dudes.
make great GMs, dude. That's just the way it was. You may have been a great player, all that good stuff, etc., but that doesn't translate. It just doesn't.
Nah, and I mean he's got enough money out of the organization. He can go sit
You don't
up
have
and live out his days.
you to tell you to make the right decisions. It makes no sense.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know. That's going to be interesting, though. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where Aaron Rodgers goes. He's not coming to us. I know that
No,
was all.
we don't. Yeah, we
That's what
don't
I'm.
want him.
There's no more flip flop. God damn it. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. There should be no more. There should
DC,
be no
listen,
more. How can you?
DC or bust.
Our bus. Look at what we had previous to him. There's
Bro.
no more. There's no more. I'm done. I'm done. I've laid that to
But
bed.
but I'm gonna tell you the other thing is, man, and the reason why everybody as Raider fans, we so eager to get rid of, oh, DC, we need to get rid of him. Because we've never had a quarterback culture.
Right.
We've had a culture of studs. Get the ball to our studs. Get the ball, and that's why I said I no longer claim Raider culture. I no
Right.
longer, you
It's
know
time
what I
to
mean?
move on.
Because it's claiming a losing mentality, a losing culture. I don't accept it in my lifestyle. I don't accept it from my kids, my family. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And
No.
I'm no longer accepting it from my football team, man. We need to bring in somebody who's going to change the culture.
Right. And what it is, man, I'm not even gonna say it. What it is that I think that era in general of being capable of being an Al Davis and winning with dysfunction is over. Because it's the year, it's the world of what we're looking at right now as we speak. You can't go anywhere without somebody pulling out a phone and a camera on you.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
over. It's all the robbers, bank rob, right? It's over. Any kind of criminal mischief.
Yeah.
It's
Right. Right. If somebody don't pull out the phone, the ATM recorded you,
it's done,
the stoplight recorded you,
right.
or that
It's
damn Tesla across the street recorded you. You
yep.
know, so
So you right. I agree. From that respect, it is time to change the culture a little bit. No, you're right. And if this season hasn't told us that, I don't know what else
it,
will.
well, and the other thing is I think that this season showed and proved that on the in the natural order of things, it's been torn down. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Our team was systematically dismantled. You know what I mean? And
100%.
that whole thing between Gruden and the NFL, from what I understand, bro, he's about to get paid, paid, paid,
Oh,
paid, 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 paid.
bro, I'll put it to you this way. If he decides to settle, which I would hate to see, because I feel like he's been tarnished himself. I don't think Gruden is as bad as what they've tried to paint him, right?
No, listen, man,
Anyway,
listen. Nope, nope. The reason why they're going after Gruden or Goodell went after Gruden is because he repeatedly referred to him as a derogatory state, as derogatory. You know what I'm saying? Derogatory term, and it starts with an F. It has two G's and ends with a T. All right, so you could buy two vowels and figure that shit out. You know, you know
that
what
was
I mean?
the only
and
problem.
and I'm laughing, but it's not funny. You know what I mean? It's defamatory, it's disrespectful.
It
But
is.
what you have to consider is that this wasn't a conversation in the open with people.
At
You know
all.
what I'm saying?
It
It
was
wasn't something that he was walking around calling this guy in public. You know what I'm saying? This was a private, intimate conversation.
absolutely.
And as human beings and as a society, if we don't uh, draw a line in the sand as to what we have as privacy, you know what I'm saying? Then, we're not teetering on a thin line. We've jumped over it, you know
It's
what I'm
over.
saying?
It's over.
And, I don't think that anything in anyone's email, unless it's criminal, should be
Man,
brought to public
I
light anyway.
I agree, and I think all of us would have problems. I don't know any
Bruh.
clique of people that
Bruh.
wouldn't have problems if they got exposed.
Simple as that. Simple
Period.
as that. You
Period. No
know?
matter how minuscule you think it is.
Yeah.
About fire ants if you want to with the rest of the nature people. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right. Right.
there's anything you can think of where you're like, there's no way someone would be offended. I can absolutely guarantee you. Not only will someone be offended, there will be a group of them.
There'll be a Facebook group that meet twice a week.
Everybody's offended about everything. It's
Something, man.
it's just the world we live in.
Yep.
It really
Is
is.
what it's come to, you know?
It
And,
has
and, and it is what it
no
is.
such thing as thick skin anymore.
Nah.
No one has thick skin. No one can, get hit by a rock on the pinky toe and just say, it was just a rock. Nah, they gotta
Yeah,
where the
right.
rock came
Who
from,
made that rock?
rock get
Who
chipped off.
places that?
It's,
Well,
we gotta
who
get
makes
down to it.
quartz?
We gotta get to the ancestor, the first person, and lock them up. It's just ridiculous.
What do you mean it was? What do you mean it was a crustal shift that put it there?
It's
It's like, yo, stuff happens. People are people. You know what I mean?
the
And
world we live in, man. And again, that's why the bottom line is I don't think anybody's willing to expose their private
so that,
conversations. I don't think anyone's willing to, divulge their private conversations, etc. You know
no,
what? Fear.
there's no need to, and not only that, there's no need or desire for anyone with a healthy, sane mind to want to know anyone else's business.
Nope.
Because
It's
what good does it do you?
it's not yours. It doesn't affect you in any if as long as and that's the other thing, I get it, as long as it's not someone in power, if you will, right? And affecting you
Right.
even I don't think about it. I'm telling you, man,
Now look. Right now, just a
2020
quick. Go ahead.
it's 2022, man. It's and I'm gonna say it loud, shit or get off the pot. And I don't have time for victim Olympics people. I don't have time for any of that stuff.
Simple as that.
There's nobody holding you back but you.
You,
I'm sorry.
you. That's what you gotta do. You gotta look in the
I
mirror
don't
and say,
care what color
"You are
you.
holding me back."
That's it.
Simple as
No one
that,
can
man.
stop you, and in fact, no one wants to. Even the people
Simple as
that
that.
are, they don't want to
Right.
stop you. What they
Yes.
want to do is find a way to make money with you. It's just the truth.
Yep. Yep. And the thing is that I tell people like you don't have enough money for anyone to be thinking about.
Nope.
You think people are conspiring against you, or the man wants to keep you down, but you don't have anything. You're not changing the world. You're not making it. You know what I'm saying? So
Nope.
who's worried about what you're doing?
Not a
No one
single.
about yourself. You know what I
Nope.
mean? No one but yourself. So, if you want to make excuses, keep flapping your gums and you'll keep making
Right.
them. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely. I did. It's one of the hardest things for me to deal with, man, because right, I mean, just our culture specifically,
yeah,
legitimately, it's there's a lot of victim Olympics, man, and I just
yeah,
don't go for it. It's easy for me to say. It's easy for us to say. We grew up right the way we grew up, etc. So,
right.
of course, we didn't have those hard times. We can all say we've had those experiences and have seen those times, but we
Exactly.
don't let it define us. We move
Exactly.
forward. It is what
Yep.
it is. It's just part of what it is, and it's never
Yeah.
gonna.
It's man. I think it's a generational thing.
It is.
People are genetically predisposed to certain behaviors and certain
Yep.
different things. They've done the experiments and all that weird stuff, but it's you know it starts in the home, man. You
It
know what
does.
I mean? It starts in the home, and ancient cultures knew that, man. You know what I'm saying? And a home can be broken, but a community can still be strong, and that's why villages raise their children. Hence the term, it
Exactly.
takes a village to, you know what I'm saying? And they raised them all together. They all did these things together
And
because they knew that.
if the people on my street could talk to you and ask you how many times they've heard me say that exact It takes a village. We got bad kids on our street. We got great kids on our street. We got just regular kids on our street.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is I absolutely adore the bad ones. You know why? Because my kids are getting it now, right? I
Yep.
want them to deal with that adversity, deal with all the negatives of dealing with them bad kids
Yep.
now.
They see it
Learn how
now.
to do it when they're of age and maybe us we aren't around, right?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
what I love. I love it. And it's so funny because I know for a fact I've changed a few parents' minds on our street that absolutely wanted certain people gone. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't get it. Your kid is, yeah, sure. You might see your kid in turmoil and pain, but guess what? He's getting it now where he can learn how to deal with it now. So
Exactly.
age, it's a whole different ball game. Been there, done that. No sweat off my back. No one
Exactly.
wants to be that grown up that has no adversity, and now you're 25. Who wants to deal with that person?
Absolutely no one. No, no one wants that wet blanket dragging
No
freaking
compromise, no nothing, no way of getting out of that scenario.
no. And that's the thing, man. Diversity, man. Variety is the spice of life, man. And
Yes,
you can't exclude yourself, and you definitely can't seclude or exclude your kids from just having different experiences, man.
absolutely.
And I know you live in it by taking your kids places and traveling, man. But as a young black man, man, being, I'll say, from 19 to up until being pretty much 30, 31, 32, just doing traveling and going places, man.
Right.
uh it broadens your horizons, like nothing else you can do for yourself. No amount of reading or exploring. You have to go see it with your own two eyes. You got to know that the air in Florida tastes different and smells different, and you
Yes.
know what I mean. You got to go to these places, experience these things, and the sooner you expose your children to that, the better off they are. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with so many people, man, of all different races and all different backgrounds that never left Connecticut. Like
Right.
I went to right before my kids were born, man. I went to Florida to go fishing, right? So I took my two homeboys. One had never been to neither one of them had ever been to Florida before. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Good.
And I'm like, man, you never been to Florida? You know
How?
what I'm saying?
How's that
Florida? It's
possible?
like, it's like, man, my mama made sure we went to Florida, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Telling
yeah, I
you.
ain't never been to Florida. But you never know how people are brought up. You never know people's home situation. You never know these things, man.
Right.
And then when I started thinking about it, it's like, man, I've been here, I've been there, I've done this, and you know, it reflects in just the lifestyle that I live in comparison to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they think about doing things or activities, it's all centrally located, centrally based, things around them.
Right.
But like I said, man, it takes a village, bro. But I'm
It
looking
do.
for I'm waiting I'm looking forward to getting back to the tribe
Yes,
this
sir.
Saturday.
Oh, dang. Bro, we gonna be in there.
Bro.
I'm telling you right now, this stadium is gonna be lit and full of silver and black. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, yo, these Bengal fans do not know what they're in for, yo.
Hey,
They do not know what they're in for, bro.
all I know is they better not think they coming up in here doing what they did to us in our
No.
it ain't about to happen. They got lucky with that. We
Listen,
were going
listen,
through crazy. Now we are focused. We are one. We playing for one another. There is no more outside noise. It's a wrap.
bruh. Pressure. Mad Max is bringing the
Hey,
pain.
um, our defense.
Yo, when you see when they be showing Mad Max on the field, yo, you know who he remind me of, yo? And after Bo Jackson, and Bo Jackson is my favorite Raider because of what he meant to me as a kid and to football itself. He helped inspire my love for the game. But my favorite Raider of all time, dog, I'm gonna have to say is Howie Long.
I knew you were gonna say Howie because that's
Yo,
what reminds
bro,
me of too.
they showed a couple clips of Mad Max, yo, and he just had this old school gridiron, snap the ball so I can take your neck off look on his face, man.
Every
I
time.
was like, this dude's a football player.
He is, dude. I You hit it on the head. I think we and all of us Raider fans, right? Of our era, our age, we all look to Howie, right? Howie was that dude, and Mad Max is that dude.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
He is our Howie Long. He's
yeah.
our Howie Long of this
Right.
era. 100%. There's no question in that. There's no
Yeah.
question in that
Definitely, man. And I'm just hoping, man, they give him the money he deserves. He just keeps the work ethic, keeps his nose clean,
Yep.
and just keeps giving us that intensity, man, because he's an on the field leader. And he's a special player out there, man. I love how he just continually brings the intensity every single play, man.
Every down, every
Yep.
down. He never wavers. If
Nope.
he's tired, he's coming out. He'll
He
take him.
come. He'll
That's
put
what
his
I
hand
love.
up and
I
come.
love players that play one, not 95, and then they're like, my bad. No, get out
Bro.
the game. Let somebody fresh come in and give 100, even if that 100% is only 95 because they're just not good. I'll take
Exactly.
that 100 over
Yep.
you being 90, thinking you about to still
Right.
make
Yeah, I'll take 100% from a 78% player. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Than 80% from a 95% player. You know what I'm saying? I want my best, freshest guys out there.
I
And
agree.
but I mean, yeah, man, Mad Max, they deserve it. And our boy uh Yannick,
Oh, yeah, Yannick. Yes, and Doke. I think it's in
you
Doke.
know what I mean? And he hasn't had the numbers. Well, he quietly got some numbers. He's
Oh,
quietly got some
he
numbers.
got some
He
numbers. The
got
problem
numbers.
is yeah, he
You know what
got
I'm saying? He
he
got
deals
numbers. But
Max
but
got
but what
the
he does, man, is he occupies two people every time they snap that ball, bro.
numbers.
And in the last 2 weeks, man, with this playoff caliber football that's being played,
Right.
it's been a difference maker, man. It's been a
100%.
difference maker, man. I'm watching the little things now that we coming down the stretch, man. And
Absolutely.
we got a lot of things to be proud about, and we come a long way, man. And like I said, from a diehard fan that didn't think we had a shot, I'm
You
I'm ready to ball, baby. I'm ready
ready?
to
You
ball.
got that ticket.
Yes,
We
sir.
go. We
Gassing up the
there.
truck. Gassing
We
up the
there,
truck.
dog. We there. We in Cincy, Dougie. I'm ready.
Yes,
So,
sir.
hey, I'll link with you. We'll get back to it. Like I said, I get in Friday night, so
All right.
I'll link with you.
Yep.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
And
We'll
we'll
be in
make sure
touch.
to get up.
Yep. And remember, y'all, we talking to each other, but this is for y'all. This man's got exclusive content, and it will be coming to you in the off season.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I know it's gonna be chopped and edited. It's gonna have serious soundtracks, all that.
All
This
of it.
dude is no joke. There's no half stepping. There's no half stepping and none of that. His lifestyle is full steps, big Daddy
Yo,
Kane shit. So
appreciate
uh so like I said, there's exclusive content coming. We're gonna see y'all at the game on Saturday. And it is what it is. Let's go nation. I appreciate you, T Crump.
getting that dub. Appreciate you, Dougie.
All right, rest up, man. Stay blessed.
Yes, sir. Everybody give it up. Give it up to Cuz. Give it up to fam. That's right. Man, I'm excited. He got me pumped, man. My voice feeling like it's back now. It's a little better, I'm excited, man. Hey, it's playoff time, baby. It's playoff time. Are you kidding me? We are in the playoffs. First time since 2016. I I don't know what to tell y'all other than let's go. Let's go. We will be back. I don't know. I mean, I know us Raider Nation knows it. The loyalty is there. Always has been and always will be. But I want these new fans. I want these new people, these new folks that realize that Vegas is the spot. They realize that this team has finally gotten to where it needs to be in order to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Al Davis. Go check out the things that he expects a Raider to be. We pillage. We take what we want. You know what I'm saying? It's Vegas. It's exactly what you would expect. Nothing but mayhem and just craziness. Sure. I'm with cuz we need to change the culture, if you will. But the only place we need to change that culture, in my opinion, is off the field. On the field, I want chaos, mayhem, nothing but nonsense, and everybody to fear us. I want that Jack Tatum coming across the field. You really gonna come across. You really gonna send your favorite receiver across the field to come see me. That's what I want. I want those days back. I want those days back where defense mattered. I want those days back where people was scared and had alligator arms to catch that ball. That's what I want back because that's Raider Nation on the field, not off the field, on the field. I want dysfunction on the field where it matters. Yep, I said it. Who want to talk about it? It is what it is. A penalty is a penalty. We're known for getting penalties. In fact, we're always going to lead the league in penalties. But guess what? As long as y'all want to keep being unfair, let's go. Raider fans are tired of it. We're tired of being treated like the redheaded stepchild when it comes to the referees, when it comes to the zebras, as they call them. We're tired of it. It's over, right? Enough is enough. But what we will do is continue to be a Raider. Always. We will pillage. We will take what we want. We will do what we want. And we absolutely, eventually, 100% will be right back on the top. And we will win again. And we will win a lot. So, Raider Nation, we in Cincy this weekend. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about Cincy Friday. I'll be in here. I'll be in this piece. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give y'all a little something before, you know what I'm saying. The end of this, the end of is all. This could be our last game, right? It could be our last game, but it won't. I'm pretty sure it won't. Raider Nation. Yeah, yeah. We got a playoff game, baby. Y'all be easy. We'll holler. Friday.